Hey guys, it's Matt. I got a little bit of a studio update for you today. We've been getting a lot of construction done on our new studio setup. So let's go take a look at it. Alright, so the studio is still a little bit of a mess at the moment, but we got these new workbenches built. Finished them yesterday. So they've got these little shelves that we built underneath, and there are 4 of them. So I'm just going to do a little pan around and get the camera to focus. We've got a huge workspace now area. Over here you can see I've started our Her Starts plaster casting shape table design. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this together, and here's the Her Starts castle molds for the Space Hulk set that I'm going to build. And what I've done is I've taken a Conair back massager, and I've done a little surgery to it. I took off these straps, which I'm actually going to use with some screws to attach the motors inside to the actual table. I'm going to get a piece of plywood, and I'm actually going to bring it down about a ½ inch to give it a little bit of a lip, and then seal it with caulking all the way around. I'll actually link the video that inspired this. I just saw it on YouTube. But here are the motors that I pulled out of the back massager. I'll pull the rest of this foam off and then attach these. It's actually got a really good setup. So it's got multiple speeds. That's what you want on this. And then we'll actually start doing some plaster casting. And this is my roommate Quinn. He's been helping me with all this. Yeah. So yep, we're getting all this squared away, and I'm also going to be reupholstering my game table this week. Alright, so we're cleaning up after having finished the reconstruction of my game table. Unfortunately, the legs got really messed up, so we went through and put new legs on it. The surface also got messed up because it was outside for a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put a nice black felt fabric on the top, and then I'm just going to upholster it like you would, any other piece of furniture. So we'll have a nice smooth game area. It's a 6x4. So we're going to have lots and lots of cool, fun games. We've also got a little underslung shelf that we built under there. So that is going to be something we'll actually hopefully get to play some games soon. I'll teach you how to war game.
Well, hey, we'll play some poker as well.
Yeah, poker. We do play a little 21 blackjack sometimes. So. Alright, it is nighttime now. I have just got done with my first round of airbrushing with the new airbrush. The compressor that I'm using is just a simple pancake compressor. It's a 4-gallon tank. I am using the Badger Anthem 155. I've currently got it broke down in the other room at the moment while I cleaned it out. So let's go over what I've done so far. First thing I did is I went through and black coated everything. Once I did that, I went through with the airbrush, and using just some black acrylic, I filled in all the little gaps and everything. There's still a couple of gaps I've got to go back and do by hand, because since this is the first time I've actually used the airbrush, it took me a little while to really figure out how to mix this stuff properly. Something else is these are pretty much mandatory with terrain with airbrushing. The little cup that comes with it is good for just basic airbrushing, like figures. But on the level that I need to do it for this, it has to be, I have to make like huge batches, and I have to make multiple ones throughout the entire thing. So let's take a look thus far at what I've got here. So as you can see, there is the Twin Kings. They are starting to, the detail's starting to really pop on them. I'm going to be going back and doing a bunch of dry brushes to them. You've also got the stone little like spires over there. You've got the hills right here. And here's a really, really nice one that I like. So this is the line hills. The lighting in here is still not wonderful. I still haven't gotten my lamps yet. But as you can see, the airbrushing really brings out the detail in these. And it also pulls it together a bit. There's still a lot of painting to be done on all of this. Plus I'm going to be building some corner pieces and painting them up. I just wanted to get some painting done today. So it gives you an idea of how the brickwork is going to be looking. And here's the manor house. It's looking really nice with all the airbrushing I've done. And then you have the Wizard's Tower. So as you can see, progress is made pretty heavily at this point. All the stone work is now done. What I'll be doing next is I'll be going through and doing all the ground coloring. with the airbrush, and then I'll go back and do all of the OSL effects like on the crystals here. I've actually decided from looking at the paint scheme of the client's army that these are not going to be blue. These are actually going to go kind of a reddish orange color because it'll fit with the whole autumn theme of all the really warm colors everywhere, and I think that's going to look really striking. The door right here turned out way better than I thought it would. I was a little on the fence about how that would turn out, but I just love how that door looks, and I'm going to remember that trick in the future. So, overall, quite a bit getting done. I also finished, well, I'm not finished with this yet, but I'll move this out of the way. The Herstarts casting table is over here, and I've got just stuff sitting on it at the moment because I haven't finished working on it yet. But I've ripped out all the guts out of the back massager, and I finished the surface area for the Herstarts casting table, so you'll have a lip right here so the plaster won't like leak out everywhere. I've also caulked around the edges here, and the reason I did that is so that I can put a layer of polyurethane down on the surface area. I'm going to paint it first, but that will allow me to easily get the plaster off. So what'll happen is you can see this little it's got little footies right there, and it's going to have under here is where the 3 motors will be positioned in the center areas right there, and then the controls will just come right out here and plug into the wall. That'll be really good. I made it really big because I want to eventually get to the point where I'm casting like at least 10 molds at a time, and that's going to be really fun. And this is less of an update on actual projects and more of an update on the fact that I finished the game table refit. So the game table got really damaged, and I had to redo everything on it. So I redid the legs, which you can see are much nicer. It's got a little under shelf now, and then the surface got messed up when we were moving. Got really badly scarred, and there was just really no way to save it short of like ripping the top off, which I didn't want to do. So instead what I did is I just upholstered it. So I got this really nice black suede. I'm going to end up getting a bunch of battle mats to put out on it as well that I'm going to use for various themes. So I'm thinking Zuzzy mats are going to be one of them, but I'm going to explore other battle mats. I know that Frontline Gaming makes some really cool battle mats. I think I may get in contact with them and try a couple of those out as well. So, and then, you know, I've just got the Plascraft set here set up for funsies, just because I like how it looks. I'm still working on that too. Right now I'm really just concentrating on getting Rivendell out the door. But once Rivendell is out the door, I'll be getting back on the Plascraft set and the Middenheim set. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that May 22nd I will be doing an interview with the Chilling Wargamers on their channel, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed to the Chilling Wargamers, and you go subscribe to them now, I'll leave a link in the liner notes. And as always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more awesome content.